some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? We'll start at the 25-yard line.
The Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
In motion goes the tight end.
To the air, Penix. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Gibbs straight ahead.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm supposed to be undefeated too. God damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No, I wasn't. I'm supposed to have one loss because I lost to Fresno. That's the only person I lost to.
Looking to put a drive together.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Lions defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On the quick, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Oh, he got it back.
This one, and that's going to be intercepted.
My bad. Fuck.
Defense got him the football.
Bad pass.
They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Even right back to him. Fuck. Bad pass.
We got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On first down, it's Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Good pass.
Sideline is complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
This should be a 2-touchdown game right now.
Great play there. 36 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out.
Oh, you are RP, okay.
Bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
18 more yards there and another first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now Stroud. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And they finally get him down at the other 46.
155 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Come on, bro.
But can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently
Come
holding
on,
on to a
man.
top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover.
Oh, this shit, PI.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
They'll throw with Penix. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Here we go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
Come on, man.
So the completion good for
Cardinals sit 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses of big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
So this is where leadership really comes into play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Point after here coming up. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Stroud.
Oh, you right there, DJ.
That's Flowers. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over for the second half of this contest.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. Swift going to... And the ball is knocked out. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Stroud to throw it.
Break up.
His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the...
Oh! This cage just hold me. Oh!
Big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The throwing again is Stroud. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson.
If you block him, I am out.
Better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Oh my God, brother.
Third and long situation coming.
Block your man.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. 11, 18. Outside. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud. The killer here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
That's complete to Pierce. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw.
Ooh.
That to Swift underneath. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stroud looking to change the play. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a second and 6. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Aiden Hutchinson. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Short one here, caught by McBride.
Why is the tight end faster than me? Damn.
Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Man, these tight ends fast. That drag is.
For a sure-handed tight end, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
From the gun, here's Swift. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
The 12-yard line.
Now second and 9. Back to throw. Stroud.
Come down and pick the ball, brother.
Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout. Their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Swift.
Oh. This nigga supposed to be out of this game, bro.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
First and 10, here's Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 186 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
A play fake. Now Penix. Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Here's Penix.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
On the draw, it's Wilson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search march of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now receiver in motion left.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And it's caught.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
To the air, Penix.
Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Yo.
Roughing penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Swap. Mother swap.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On the quick, right?
To throw again on second down. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, ready?
Stroud off the play fake.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Wilson going to try the right side.
I wish they would block that shit right.
Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw, Penix.
And the defense has it
Penix. God damn it.
He's hit on the return. It's a
Okay.
loose football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Caught by Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
This to Laporta, right side.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Wilson will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back
Hey
line.
Chuck, I got a clip to show you, my boy.
The 35-yard line.
You can hear me, Chuck?
Arizona's
Said, boy, I got a clip to show you, boy.
drive started.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die
Nah.
point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to
Ooh, I had 'em too.
comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
I think this roof is on, boy.
to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ow, what's that? 11. Buggy. Hey.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to get this one to McBride.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the ball
He
moves
ain't covered too, though.
territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Stroud.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was all about the
Nick
defense.
said, we gonna have our peak, don't you?
Football, all that contact, he ends up forcing the incompletion.
Phoenix, Arizona's the
This nigga,
spot.
I didn't know he was just, I thought he was about to beat the shit out of me.
Action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Uno more.
Again, it's Stroud.
Good shit, y'all.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Working the middle of
What you mean?
He's got a man complete.
Frank Clark's number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range
So,
throws have been
onesie?
available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Aleem McNeil breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by
He like fucking, he really like the book of JD for some reason.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Here we go. 18. Hey, uno.
Stroud looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Damn, nigga.
This man, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point right down the middle.
Girl, shake that booty meat. All
So
about
I'm
me.
I beat on your coworker, man. I'm sorry.
So, nigga, I sat there and watched it.
You seen that nice pick I got?
Hey, listen. I don't give a fuck about none of that because it seems as though you just don't pay attention when people are commenting in your shit. You need to change those settings to where that you can actually hear it or see it on your screen. Because
All right,
what's
you
the
gotta
purpose
tell
of
me
me
how to do
supporting
that.
you if you're not paying attention that I'm
You
supporting
gotta show me how to do that.
Okay. Because I get tired of coming in there and saying my phrase and nobody says anything back.
Get my shit together. I haven't been losing since this game started.
They begin 1st and 10.
Who told you to get your shit together?
Chuck.
Oh.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after.
I did exactly what y'all told me to do. I ran the fucking ball effectively. I had a couple dumbass penalties. I mean, dumbass turnovers. But, I mean, EA got me. But I played some good defense this game. He threw 4 picks in the first half.
Man, you little bitch.
Wow, that's how you feel about me?
You little bitch.
Father, fuck you, man. Nah, he ain't called me that. I know, man, ain't called me that.
No. You know I don't call folk that shit. Not my folks.
Nah, it's just one person that a specific nigga I don't like now. And it ain't even John Thomas no more.
2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Huh?
They run over center with Mitchell.
You say you think that. You said I think that?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Oh, you seen my running back just now?
Defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them
Yeah.
from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show.
This the one I told y'all to upgrade. The nigga smart. He a 53 overall.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
What, 57? But y'all know I get them. You know I get a running back and you know I get a running back that I work on.
They'll try the left side. Smart.
I always find a running back that I work on though. Like I just want to protect his craft. Like, you know, want to make sure he gets the proper reps so his overall can go up. When I get my after school tutor right.
Now Penix.
He played the fuck out that shit.
It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34.
Got me some whole hog. It's about to go down. Whole hog.
And they're going to face an
Barbecue.
battle here on 3rd and long.
No, it's a place.
Think Jam will be
It's
open.
called Whole Hog Cafe. It's good barbecue.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Yeah, he was.
That is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down.
Man, that nigga was wide open.
Pass. 4th down coming up. Here
Well,
comes the
let's
Lions.
go to this my career game and knock down 100 threes one time.
For the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and
Hey, I feel like if we get Proctor, yeah, they said fuck us. Everybody know what time it is. That's why they saying Agent Brown gonna stay at Eagle because nobody wants to make that trade with us.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case.
He ran that the damn corner route, and that shit was crazy. Nah, he run drags all game, drags and deep posts in the middle of the field, and I run cover 2 all game.
I mean, it actually crossed your mind with him running.
He's
Oh, Cooper got to guard me. Come here, nigga.
He makes a lot of mistakes though.
We've seen it too many times.
I don't know why he tests my user though.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
That's a good throw.
Bro, y'all can't keep making them
That's a good throw.
Inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for
I should have pressed him. I should have pressed him.
Man, you fucking bum.
game here late. You can
Should have
probably
pressed him.
rule out
5 wide all game. Okay, 5 wide.
a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And 2
Tremaine Edmonds, you don't want no pick, big dog.
Trim that lead down to just 2 scores.
Because he threw it right to
Added
me.
to this squad.
He threw it to me.
Let the hot, let the hot. Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Because he threw it to me.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, south, south, south.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
That's a hell of a throw that you missed.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
What? Buggy, 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 buggy. Why Tony? Tony, Tony. Good night.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
Oh, good drop.
Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert.
Give me the fucking ball, nigga.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Smart.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had to buy last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really? And it works free. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 38 yards.
That 50 overall just scored his touchdown, Chuck.
Win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Hey, man.
What up?
And this will not
Hey,
be
so
a
now that I have a girlfriend, I can have sex and shit before work.
You can what?
I can have sex before work.
What?
Now that I ain't got no girlfriend, I can have sex before work.
Nike Taxi.
Well, this game, it has had
You
So
know
sex
what I
before
said.
work was out of the question when you had a girlfriend?
a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Well, she wasn't here. She an hour away.
Pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out.
Oh.
Now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.
I ain't shoot the ball so I get the motherfucker.
But overall, though, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Nike Taxi.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Man, you held the ball too damn long, man.
The midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Stroud to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And now here interception. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
A nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
It feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's got to be a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Stroud. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Good throw.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Lions 59, Cardinals 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
Come on, him.
drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right
Yeah,
time.
you don't do nothing but run drag routes all game.
Proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
He threw 4 picks in the first half.
He takes it up to the 40. 80 yards
To me.
rushing for him now. He's carried
You really supposed to throw like 8 of them.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Smart. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking.